A couple of months ago, I visited a British Islamic school, one of the best in the country, and the headmaster was a leading Muslim in Britain. And I spoke to about 6 of the girls. Only the girls and boys are kept strictly separate, of course. And the pupils that I spoke to quite clearly think that the Quran is a superior source of scientific information than evidence. And they told me, for example, that salt water and fresh water don't mix. The reason? Because it says that in the Quran.
Can we really take Richard Dawkins seriously? In an interview with Time magazine, he has defended pedophilia and has provoked outrage among child protection agencies, like NSPCC, National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, and NAPAC, National Association for People Abused in Childhood. In the interview, he revealed himself and other children in his school as victims of child sexual abuse, yet he has refused to condemn the behavior. And he stated, "I don't think he did any of us lasting harm. I look back a few decades to my childhood, and see things like caning, like mild pedophilia, and can't find it in me to condemn it, by the same standards as I or anyone would today." Let's watch the real footage and see what the Muslim girls really stated.
And how in the sea the two waters, they don't mix, the salty water and the drinking water, so it's pure for us to drink. They don't mix, but they pass through each other.
Salty water and fresh water don't mix in the sea?
No, it's like
it's a natural barrier.
I was shocked that RE elbows out science like this.
So you think the Quran is a good source of scientific information?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Muslim students mentioned, in the sea, salt water and fresh water does not mix, and there is a natural barrier. However, this cunning anti-Islamist didn't mention it deliberately and mislead everyone to create a story.
Now, alas, I lacked the presence of mind to turn to the teacher sitting next to me and say, "Will you please, at the very next science lesson, get some salt water, get some fresh water, and mix them and see what happens?"
Well,
and my guess is that even if she did that, and sure enough they would mix, they still would believe the Quran, because the Quran takes precedence over fact, evidence.
However, the facts and evidence goes against him. These pictures are showing the barrier between salt water and fresh water. The pictures were taken in September 2007, in a research cruise, in the Gulf of Alaska, where U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, scientists, led by Ken Brulin, professor of ocean sciences, at University of California Santa Cruz, and 25 other scientists, associated with various universities, participated. These video clips demonstrates natural barrier between two seas. This phenomena can be observed in various parts of the world. Same thing can be observed in many rivers, seas, and oceans, in many parts of the world. Verily, the God said in chapter 25, verse 53, "And it is He who has let free the two seas, one palatable and sweet, and the other salt and bitter, and He has set a barrier and a complete partition between them." Richard Dawkins maintains a mask of an educated, civilized, honest man, and pretends to be a well-wisher, while in reality, he is a hateful liar, who is quite ignorant himself. And he wants to discriminate Muslims in front of the masses, to prove himself correct, even if he is incorrect. When he recognizes that some things of Islam are true, he deliberately ignores, or lies about it, to accomplish his evil agenda against Islam and Muslims. Richard Dawkins is a hateful, savage liar. under the deceiving mask of an educated, civilized, honest man.
Like, share, and subscribe to create awareness. We are also available on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and Paltalk.